My name is Gilbert Makotore. I'm not from here in Zambia, but the grace of God located me here in Zambia. Allow me, before I go any further, to honor the grace of God upon the man of God. And I came here last week through an invite from my PA. So when I came here, I was just coming for a Sunday service, but I met direction in business because of that. I think people who were here last week, they saw the man of God prophesy to me that there were people who were planning to do bad to me in line with business, being a rogue transaction and defraud me of money. Amen. So on Monday, we started work like it was normal. Then we received a call from some people who wanted to do a transaction with us. So we went and we sat down in the office. But before I did that, there's a team of people that I also work with. So I informed them what had happened here in church the previous day, because this was Monday. So I told them that I went to church, I met a man of God, and these are the words he spoke in my life. So whatever transaction we're doing from now, let's watch out for these critical things. So on Monday, we went into a meeting, and these guys came and they were speaking about the same 500 kilograms of gold that the man of God was talking about. So I went and I spoke to my lawyer as well. I told him, advocate, I was at church on Sunday. This is what the prophet said. So I told the advocate that you work for me. If anything that is going to come from these gentlemen and their company as a presentation goes against these words of the prophets, we are not doing that deal. So we went on with the transaction on Tuesday. They said they wanted me to give them proof of funds. So I took my bank statement to them and I showed them that I had the money that was needed to do the transaction. After that, the gentleman then said to me, okay, move the money from your account into your lawyer's account. So I then spoke to my lawyer and I said, this is what these gentlemen are saying. Then the lawyer said, this is going to cost you a lot of money. So before we do that, let's have the contract signed first and make it legally binding. Then the guys started to distance themselves away because the lawyer had put a penalty of 1 million on anyone who does not perform within the contract. They refused to sign the contract. So when they refused to sign the contract, they started bringing different terms and everything. So I think it dragged until we got to Wednesday. On Wednesday, there are people who work in my security detail. They started receiving calls from other people who were going to be used by these people to defraud us. And they started getting voice notes on WhatsApp of the plan that was set against me, because tentatively, I was supposed to lose 1.8 million United States dollars this past week. But because of the prophetic word that came through the man of God, that money is safe in my bank account. It has not gone anywhere.
How are you?
I'm very well, sir.
I saw something that you need to be very careful.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
I'm seeing a business. You people doing business.
Yes, sir.
I am seeing gold.
Yes, that's what I do. I do minerals trade.
You do minerals?
Yes, sir.
I'm seeing a lot of gold.
Yes, sir.
I'm seeing somebody connecting you. And I'm seeing somebody telling you to say they have got a lot of gold.
They just did on Saturday.
They just did on Saturday?
Yes, sir.
And they'll say, come, let's do this business.
That's true.
You would go there, but there'll be something, your heart will not be at peace.
Even last night, I didn't sleep well because of that transaction.
Don't go for it.
Thank you, sir.
It will look like it's a very good privilege. It's an opportunity that will make you a lot of money. But they want to play you. They want to play you. They'll do the calculations there. At first, it will appear like it's good gold. But at the end, one of the people, I don't know if it's a bias, they'll discover that it is fake. And they'll implicate you. And I'm seeing them sending people to come and arrest you. I see a lot of kgs. I'm seeing 500 kgs.
Man of God, what you were talking about, the people who are coming with the transaction for 500 kgs is actually true. On Saturday, that is yesterday, I was just relaxing in my hotel room. Then I got a call from one guy who's based here in Zambia. And he called me. So I went to town at Levy Mall and I met him. and he took me to Hilton Hotel in Cairo Road. So I met 3 gentlemen there who said to me that they are willing to sell me some gold. And when we discussed, they said they would want me to come to their house and so that we do the transaction on Monday. So I really confirm that what you are saying is true, but there was something that was just a bit off about everything. Because, you know, most of the time when you are doing these transactions, there is a point where you get to where maybe there is some misunderstanding. This was just smooth. Too smooth, like it has never happened to me before. So I agreed with the guys that I'm going to meet them on Monday, and I thank God that my secretary invited me to church today so that I could encounter your grace.
You did well to come, sir. Don't take that deal. It is not straight.
Amen.
But now, after you reject this deal, there'll be another deal that will be bigger.
Amen.
That will be bigger than what they are offering you.
I receive it.
And you testify.
I receive it.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. The loss that I was supposed to suffer was not only going to bring damage to me, it was like it was going to bring damage to everything I've worked for, not only in Zambia, in South Africa, where I have another company, in Zimbabwe, where all my companies are. We're going to just be grounded and come to a standstill because of that loss. But I want to thank God, and I want to say to the people of Zambia, you are very blessed to have a man. I've heard that there are other people who have been old members of this church. I think I'm one of the biggest beneficiaries of the grace in this house. And I really don't know what to say. What I can say is an encouragement to someone else who has just come in today. Don't doubt the God in this place. In under 7 days, he spoke into my life. And in under 7 days, his word was fulfilled. Amen.
How many remember this gentleman? You remember last Sunday when I was prophesying him? I even specified, I said, I saw you dealing with gold. And he says, yes, I do, minerals and all. And I said, I saw people planning to crook you, planning to dupe you of some monies. And I said, I'm seeing people presenting 500 kgs of gold. I see a lot of kgs. I'm seeing 500 kgs. And he has confirmed right now that the people that were planning to, betray him and all, they were presenting 500 kgs of gold. And God just preserved not only his money, not only his business, but his life as well. Imagine that kind of an arrangement going wrong. 1.8 million US dollars could have gone missing just like that. This is what the prophetic can do. Now remember, I told you to say, after this deal fails,
Amen.
There's another big deal that is coming.
Oh, I'm already waiting for it, Papa.
You're waiting for it?
Yes, sir.
May it come to pass in Jesus' name.
I receive it.
More Than Conquerors family, demonstrating God's power and revealing Jesus.